Hello Wanderers, welcome back. It is me, Dave, the Tabletop Wanderer, and we are back with some more 2d6 Dungeon, the Haunted House expansion, trying to get Jayce, our Constable, that's his name, that's not his name, that's his profession, our Constable. We're trying to get him all the way to Pencarrymore, but first he has to go through the rest of the Haunted House, and then the Children of the Corn, and then we can get on to Pencarrymore. Right now he's going pretty well, I should say so myself. Last episode we managed to finish off level 1, and we are going to start off with level 2. There was a bit of an accident here. I think the board's a bit warped by humidity and water and stuff over there. It is an old haunted house anyway, and I've already set all this up, so we got the stairs coming from here, and these stairs are going up. We got one door on each wall, as the game says, so let's go. I'm gonna roll a d4 on this, if I could find one in this mess of a tray. Okay, we've got one right here, which is actually pretty good because it's blue, and we'll just do 1, 2, 3, and 4 to see which way we're going to go. Okay, let's go. 1, so we're going to go straight up here. Now, without further ado, let's see what level 2, which I think is called the Landing, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's called the Landing. Let's see. No, yeah. The first one was the entrance room hallway, and now we are on the Landing. If all goes well, we get to level 3, which is the Loft. So let's roll on the north door. We get a 3 and a 1. Now let's grab our table. I do really enjoy this game. I will be also, after this, well, first I have to finish off some other stuff that I have going on, but then I really do want to do I do want to make a playthrough, or have a playthrough of a good character all the way in 2d6 Dungeon normal, and see if we could get him to legendary status. Okay, using of course games by Felix's Reveries of the Dark and the Corridor Encounter supplement, which I do suggest you all get. Okay, that is if you like more story-based stuff. So 3-1 we get right here. Let me just check something. Okay, they're right, all unique also, so we don't have to go and put unique all over the place like I was doing last time, because I'm an Scarlet Bedroom. Okay, so we get 3-2, 3-1. Oh wait, that's a corridor. All right, well, there's no corridors, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1. Yeah, no, it's this way. We'll take it probably this way. Yeah, we'll take it this way. But wait, are there corridors? Because like it is a, oh, is this a small room? Let's see. No generated corridors. +1 to 1s. Okay, +1 to 1s. So it is not a 3-1. It is a 3-2, but it is technically a 3-1 because we rolled a 3-1. But it is a 2. 3-2. What was it? Scarlet Bedroom. That's a small bedroom. So let's do 1-2. So we'll change that to that. 1-2 right here, and 1-2-3. I'll tell you what. We'll just take it all the way to that there, and each wall has a door in it. Okay, we'll put a door right here, a door right there, and a door right here, and this will be room number 1. Room number 1 on level 2 is the Scarlet Bedroom. And we rolled a 3-1 right there. Now, what does the Scarlet Bedroom say? This space is unnaturally pristine considering the state of the house. Across the room, there is a dresser next to a wall-mounted candlestick. At the end of a double bed, at the end of a double bed that is covered in maroon sheets is a large trunk. You skirt around the room but find nothing. Then come to the trunk. You slowly raise the lid and see, resting on a pillow, an interesting looking object. Roll on MBAT. There is also a box. Roll on COBT. Okay, MBAT1. Let's see what we get here. MABT1 is on 22. Next page. MABT1 right here. So let's roll a D6 for this. We got a 1. The object appears to be a straw doll of some kind. Protruding from its torso are 3 iron nails. If before a combat these nails are pulled free while concentrating on a target, each pulled nail causes 2 damage to the target. Oh, nice. Nice. So we're going to get a sort of a voodoo doll, right? That's what I think. Straw doll. And each nail does how much damage? 2 damage. Each nail 2 damage to enemy. And I'm just going to write what it is right here. MBAT1 number 1. Okay, that way if I forget what this is, I can just go in here and check that out. I should also put this on the inventory sheet, right? Right here. Which does minus 2 damage. Well, it does 2 damage, not minus. Does 2 damage per nail to enemy. And it has how many nails? 3, right? So that's potentially like 3 iron nails times 3. So that's 6 damage right there. So if we really do need it, we can actually use it. Nice. And now we still have to get something else, right? Level 1, level 2, 3, 1, and oh, the box, CRBT1. CRBT1 is right here. Let's roll on that. So 2d6, get a 4. The box is cluttered with bracken and twigs. In amongst them, you find some Dancomas stems. Okay, let's get the Dancomas stems. We need to figure out what that is. Let's get Dancomas stems. Let's see what those do. I do have my little, I got my little thingamajig here where I keep my homemade cards of the core game. So let's have a look. Dancoma stems right here. Fibrous, porous, soft stem with healing and absorbent properties. An ingredient for the following medicine and potion bombs. Medicated bandage, drying powder, and sterilizing powder. It is one of 2 ingredients for each of those. Okay, nice. Let's continue on then. So we have 1, 2, 3. Let me, because I like randomizing everything, let me get my homemade D3. So we'll do 1, 2, and 3 and see what we get. 2. So 1, 2. We're going to go down. Going to go down. Let's roll on that then. 4, 5. Okay, so what we're going to do, we got 5 down. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to go all the way down here. Right here. And we'll take 4 from here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll go all the way here. And this is our room. Okay, we get a door here. And a door there. Now, let's roll to see what kind of room this is. 3, 5. And 3, 5 says on our table... 3, 5 right here It is a reading room. So let's write that up. Room 2. Room 2. Reading room. And we got a 3-5 for our roll. I do like keeping track of this, so in the moment, if I forget something, I can always go back and check it out. Okay, reading room. Several dirty armchairs are placed around the room. A few pillows have been slashed open and their contents scattered. Wispy vines hang from above. There is an opening in the corner of the ceiling letting them in. You see a cabinet to one side and search through it. Inside you find a potion. Roll on POT1. There are also some silver plates worth 46 silver coins. As you close the doors, a creature jumps down from the vines and attacks. Roll on HL1A. Okay, so first we're going to get our POT1, which was on the tablet, right? Let me check. Exactly, so right here, let's roll on that. 3, potion of phasing. So we got a potion of phasing. That's another one. We got 2 of them, so 1, 2. Right, and we got, how much coins did we get? 46 silver coins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We get 5, 7, 9, 11. So let's grab here. We get silver plate. And they are worth 11 silver coins. So if we do get out, we got some money that we can make. Now, what I want to do right now is check on these potions and see what they do give us. I'm guessing that is in the beginning of all this. Magic potion table. Right here. So, potion of phasing. Phase through one locked door. Okay. One locked door. And potion of strength will give us 1 damage plus 1 damage for 1 combat. Okay. Now, we need a roll to see what meanie we're going to get. HL1A. HL1A, right here, Halloween level number 1, animals. So he's not humanoid, so they're not going to go first. Got a 4, which is another giant bat. We had a giant bat right there. So let's grab this and do giant bat. And if memory serves me correct, we had a bit of a nasty time with this dude. We had a bit of a nasty time with him. Giant bat right here. Okay, let's put that there. Bring that here. We are at 10 health. The giant bat is right there. And let's go. So let's roll for combat. He has 7 HP, so let's put that to 7. We are at 10. Let's see what we can do. Oh, his interrupt is energy blast on primary 4s and 6s. So our swing, we're going to try and stay away from our swing because we already got -1. And with that interrupt, will be another -2. So we're basically not going to be doing any damage to him. So let's see. Oh, no, wait. I was reading that. It's here. Sorry. He's got interrupts on 5s and 6s. Primary 5s and 6s. So we're all good then. We got a 4, 5. We do have 2 shift. Let's put this to round 1. Right there. Is that on. Yep. So right here, let me bring that a bit down. That way I do know it's in frame. Okay, 4, 5. So we got here, we got 2 shift. We can take this 5 down to a 3 and do our swing. So let's do our swing. 2 minus 1 is 1. He goes down to 6. Now it is the bat's turn. He's got 2, 3. He has 1 shift and he has a wing scratch. That is his only maneuver, which is a 4, 5, and with 1 shift he can't do anything. So let's go to round 2. We're going to go straight for him. We've got 2, 5. We do have 2 shift, however we cannot do anything. So it is the bat's turn. He got a 6, 1. With 1 shift he can't do anything. Let's round 3. We're still at 2 shift. 2, 6. Once again, we can't do anything without 2 shift. It is the bat's turn. 6, 3. He has 1 shift, so he can't do anything either. So now we go to round 4 and we get an extra this shift. That is an extra shift. So we'll be on 3 and he will be on 2. Let's see what we can do. We've got a 4, 1 with 3 shift. We can take this 4 down to a 3 with 1 shift, and then we could put this up for 2 shifts and we can do our thrust, and our thrust will be doing d6 damage. 6. That is exactly what we need to finish off this giant bat. That went pretty well, if I do say so myself. Let's get our XP. So he gave us 10 XP. We're at 51 of 100. I think that is how it is on this game. I'll check it later because we got some time to go. What else? He has no treasure, and that is about it. We've finished off the giant bat. Let's continue then, and we'll go down now. We won't roll, we'll just go down to see what the next room is. It is a 4, 6. And let's see, so we get 1, 2, 3, 4 right here, and 6 we have. Okay, so we'll just close this off right here, and we'll put a door right there, and this will be room number 3. I'm taking the liberty of just trying to make this a bit more cohesive and not bringing this all the way down there, because it is 4 and we do have 4 spaces here. So yeah, we'll do that. Let's see what this room is then. Level 2. Let's roll for this. We've got a 5, 4 on level 2, which is a washing chamber. So room 3 is a washing chamber. And we rolled a 5, 4. Right there. And the washing chamber says wait, that was at 10. Let's not forget. And the washing chamber says, if I can find it, this space has been stripped back to a simple bench and a large tub. There was once a straw mat on the floor, but this is all broken up and scattered across the floorboards. There is a muddy liquid in the tub. Ugh, not liking that. You step closer, a chill gripping you. Something breaks the surface and a figure rises from the water. You stumble backwards, gain 1 fear point and roll on HLU 1U. You must fight. If you survive, find a box. Okay, so once again we get 1 more fear point. We're just getting all the fear points, aren't we? All the fear points are ours. Right here. You clench your fists and squeeze your eyes shut. You cannot use for fearful momentum in combat. Or fearful momentum in combat. Okay, I have no idea what fearful momentum is anyway. So I won't be using something that I don't know what it is. I'll figure it out later. Game on that. Okay, HLU1. I think it'll be around here, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, come on, page. Like, really? No, it's not here. My bad. Okay. HLU1, right here. So, undead. Let's see what it is. Roll a d6. 5. Straw mannequin again. It is not humanoid. Right, I'm just saying the humanoids will be the ones in HL1H. So, straw mannequin. Alright, I spelled straw right now. Straw mannequin, and then we have to see what we can do after. Let's get some more combat in, yes, because what fun would this be without combat? Let's grab our straw mannequin card right there. Bring that here. And straw mannequin has 7 HP. We are still at 10. Let's put this to round 1. And let's get into it. So, straw, he's got primary interrupts on primary 5s, which we don't have, and secondary 2s, which we do have right there. We got a 4-1 with 2 shift. We can take this to a 3 and do our swing on him. Let's see. 3 minus 1 is 2. That will take him down to 5. Right here. Now, it is the straw mannequin's turn. He's got a 5 and a 2. With 1 shift, he cannot do anything. So, round 2. 5, 4. We have 2 shift, and we can actually take this 5 to 4 and this 4 to a 3 and do another swing at -1. 6 minus 1 is 5. Oh, nice. And that is actually what we need to get rid of the straw mannequin. He gives us another 14 XP, so that will take us to 65 right there. Nice. Oh, and I keep forgetting about my padded tunic. But it doesn't really matter. So we got that. We finished off the straw mannequin, and now let's get and see what else we need to grab from this. Well, I think I remember about something about a box. Yeah. You must fight. If you survive, find a box. COBT 1. COBT is around here somewhere, right here. So 2d6 to see what we get in this box. We got a 9. There is a small bottle here. It is a potion of constancy. Next to it is a small silver idol worth 3d6 gold piece silver coins. Okay, let's see. We got 9, and we get, what was it? Silver idol, right? Yep. A small silver idol worth 9 silver coins, and we got a potion of constancy. Let's see what that does for us real quick. So constancy, +1 precision and +1 discipline for dungeon level. Not bad. +1 precision and 1 discipline. +1 discipline on 1 level. We could actually just like use it right now. Or no, let's wait. Let's see what happens during the rest of our adventure, shall we? Okay, so we're at room number 3, which was the washing chamber, and let's make our way down that way. So we go down here now. We got 1 and a 2, so that'll be 2, 2, and that would be probably a small room. And we got a 2, 2, so we get that there and that there. We put 1 door here and 1 door there. So 2, 2 will be a small room for sure. And let's see. Small room, 6 squares or smaller. Okay, so it is a small room. We need to roll a 2d6. We've got 9, and 9 says a drying room on the stone floor. Okay, let me just write that down. So room 4 is a drying room. Well, it makes sense actually. We just came out of a washing chamber. We did 2, 2. So, on the drying room, in the drying room, on the stone floor is a collection of small, smooth fist-sized stones. Just above it is a wooden shelf on which is a dusty sheet. Roll a d6. Let's roll a d6 then. 6. 1 to 3, there's also a bottle of water here. Okay, so that's all we got. Smooth fist-sized stones and a dusty sheet. Do we want to take that? I don't know. I don't know. Nah, probably not. Let's just leave him. Let's just leave him. Okay, let's continue down against the wall. 3, 4. That will be 1, 2, 3 up this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just take it all the way there. I'm not going to put a door there. I'll just put it there. I think that's really small, and this will probably like go into that anyway. Let's do room 5. And room 5, let's roll on this. We get a 2, 2. That's level 1. And here you are with level 2. So we got 2, 2. And that says a moon bedroom. This is the bedroom level. Moon bedroom. And that was a 2, 2. Yep. 2, 2. No, what was it? 3, 5. But we got 2, 2 here. That's what I need. That's what I meant. Yeah, 2, 2. Okay, so moon bedroom. This space has been converted into an extravagant bedroom. Black lace lines the sheets of the neat bed. The cycle of the moon is drawn around the walls in chalk on blackboards. Sitting on the bed is a figure. The figure rises and sprints towards you. Gain 1 fear point and roll on HL1H. Defend yourself. If you survive, you search the space and find an ornate box underneath a lace sheet. Okay, so we get another fear point. What are we at? Like 6 now already? 6 or 7? 6. You look around, fear beginning to overwhelm you. Roll on 1HT, 1 minus 2 from the roll. Okay, so we need to roll on page 23. What? 1 WAHT1 is right there, so roll a d6. Okay, minus 2 is 1. Let's just keep it that way. There are sticks and twines pinned to the wall in the shape of a star. You feel your body drawn to it, and you're suddenly levitated and pulled into the contraption. Roots bind your arms and thorns stab you before you are released. Gain 1 fear point and lose 2 HP. Okay, we're already here at 8. Let's gain another fear point. Yeah, happy days. This was going so well. I think I jinxed it in the beginning of the episode. We're at 7. You become too occupied with what could be moving in the shadows. When rolling on damn it, is that here? Yeah, dark miasma table. Minus 2 from the roll. Okay, so we're not rolling on that just yet. we need to finish off this. We need to get that the human. This is the humanoid, I think. 15 right here. So we are going to roll on Halloween level 1 humans and see what we get. 6, the witch doctor. Of course we do. Ooh, let's go. Right there. Witch doctor. I don't know if I'm gonna enjoy this. I am gonna enjoy it. I don't know if I'll survive, but I will enjoy it. Witch doctor right here. Let's go then. Let's get this all set up. Boom. Right here. Witch doctor is here. He's got 10 HP. That's where he is. He gives us a lot of XP though. Let's put this to 1. And let's get this party started, shall we? Oh wait, he's got blocks on primary 2s and 4s and secondary 6s. So we're okay with the secondaries, but the primaries we might want to stay away from this, from our swing. Let's see if all goes well. Got a 3, 2, which is actually very, very, very good. Not only is it the maneuver that he does not have a interrupt on, but we got the exact roll. So we're going to add our 2 shift to this dice roll. Let's see. 2, that is 4. I'll take it. So he goes down to 6. He's got 1 shift. Let's see. He needs a 1 to 5 or 3 2. So he's got 1 shift. To make the finger snap, he needs to get this to a 5. So he can't do that, and he can't do anything with that. So with his green gas. So let's go to our second round. We got a 4 and a 2. Okay, I said I was going to stay away from this, but you know, oh no, wait, yes, I'm going to stay away from it. We got 2 shifts, so I can take this 4 to a 3 and do our thrust without getting any penalty. 4. And that takes him down to 2. Let's see what he can do. He got a 5 and a 6. He's only got 1 shift. He cannot do anything because one of the finger snap is 1 5. The green gas is 3 2. He can't do anything. Round 3 it is. We got a 5 and a 4. We do have 2 shift, so we're going to have to go for this. So we're going to take this 5 to a 4 and this 4 to a 3. We're going to be doing our swing, which will be going at minus. So minus quick block on primary 2s and bone armor on secondary 6s. Wait. Oh yeah. A quick block on primary 2s and 4s, which is minus 2 damage plus this minus 1. We'll be rolling this at minus 3. Okay. 5 minus 3 is 2, which is exactly what we need to get this guy out of our hair. Nice. He gives us nothing more, nothing less than 30 XP. We are at 95. And a 1 LQ emerald and a healing potion. Oh, thank you, Mr. Witch Doctor. So we get a healing potion right there. And we get an LQ1, 1 low quality emerald. Okay. So 1 low quality emerald. Emerald. That's how it's spelled. Now, before we go on, I'll tell you what, we're not going to go on. I've just looked over and we're already at 30 plus minutes. So I'll be stopping this episode right here, right now. Thank you all for watching. I hope you did enjoy the episode today. And we will be continuing with Jayce in the haunted house. It's going not too bad, actually. I'm quite enjoying this. He's making his way downtown. And we'll see what happens on the next episode. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Go and get 2d6 Dungeon and all the supplements. And he's the Kickstarter, the late pledges for his Legendary Dungeons is still up, so you can still go and pledge on that. And yeah, have a great one. Thank you to Chad, Grognard, and Jamie for the memberships, and I'll see you all on the next episode. Have a great one. Bye bye.